Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Savasana and in today's video we will do an invigorating full body yoga flow for intermediate level. This flow will boost your energy and make you feel fantastic. So whenever you're ready, find a quiet place, roll out your mat and let's get started. Let's start today's class seated on the mat. Find a comfortable cross-legged seat, rolling the shoulders a little bit back and make sure you're keeping the spine nice and long. Close your eyes, placing the hands onto your knees, and just take a moment here to arrive. Breathing deeply in through the nose. And exhale slowly out. Inhale and exhale, letting go of any distractions. Taking one more deep breath here, and then slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach your arms up over the head and then just rotate out the wrists a little bit. Warming up the wrists. And on your next exhale, find a spinal twist, bringing the right hand onto your left knee, left hand behind the back and gaze over your left shoulder, pulling yourself a little bit deeper into the twist. One more breath here. And then inhale, come back to center, arms up. Exhale, twist to the other side, right hand behind the back, gaze over your right shoulder, keeping the spine nice and long. One more breath here. And then inhale, release again, reaching the arms up over the head. And exhale, release the arms. Seated cat and cow. Bring the hands onto your knees. Inhale, arch through the back, push the chest forward, gaze up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, belly in, let the head drop forward. Inhale again as you open the chest. And exhale as you round through the spine. Keep on going at your own pace, leaving a little pause between every inhale and every exhale, warming up the spine. After your next exhale, come back to neutral, breathing normally. Extend the legs out in front of you, giving them a little shake. And then come onto your hands and knees. We find a puppy pose. Keeping the hips in line with your knees, reach the arms out over the head. Release the chest down and place either your chin or the forehead onto the mat. Reaching through the fingertips, make sure the hips are in line with your knees, opening up the chest and the shoulders. 2 more breaths here. And 1 more deep breath. Slowly release, walking the hands towards you. Tuck both toes under and slowly sit back on your heels, keeping the spine long. Lifting the left arm up, bend the left elbow, left hand between the shoulder blades, and with your right hand get hold of the left elbow and pull it gently towards your right side, breathing into the left side body. Head relaxed. Release again. And onto the other side. Right arm lifts, bend the right elbow, and with your left hand, pulling the right elbow a little bit towards the left side. Opening up the right side body, 1 more breath. And then release again. Good. Releasing both hands down back onto the mat. Shift the weight onto your feet, extend the legs and fold over the legs. Ragdoll pose. Keeping the knees a little bit bent. Get hold of your elbows. Let the head drop in between your arms. And just sway the upper body a bit from side to side. Head completely relaxed. Release the arms again and take your feet as wide as your mat for Malasana squat. Bend the knees, sink the hips down low. Bring the hands in front of the heart. Using the triceps to gently press the knees a little bit further apart, keeping the spine long. One more inhale. Exhale, bring the hands onto the mat, extend the legs, fold forward over your legs into a deep forward fold, shifting the weight into your toes. Shake your head a bit from side to side as if you're saying no. And then shake the head up and down as if you're saying yes. Coming to a stop again, bend your knees and then walk your hands forward into plank pose, bringing the shoulders over the wrists, squeeze the buttocks, core engaged, pressing the fingertips into the mat, feel the engagement in your chest. Inhale here, exhale, bring the knees down, arch through the back, chest and chin down, Eitlings pose. Inhale, lift the chin and chest, baby cobra, keeping the hands close to the chest, elbows are pointing back. Squeeze the buttocks, feel the work in your lower back. One more breath here, keep the chest lifted. And then exhale, bend the knees and press through the hands, child pose. Let the hips sink back to your heels, pressing the palms into the mat, create length in your spine. And breathing deeply into your belly. Head relaxed. Inhale. And exhale out. Lift the head, lift the hips, tuck the toes and find downward facing dog. Keeping the weight equally balanced in both hands and both feet. Press through the hands, create length in your spine. The head is relaxed, gaze between the legs. If your hamstrings are tight, keep a soft bend through your knees. Feel the heels sinking down to the mat. One more breath here. And then shift the weight into your right foot, lift the left leg up behind you, three-legged dog, driving the left heel up high. Inhale, bend your left knee. Exhale, pull the knee forward to the chest. Step the foot through in between your hands and find high lunge. Inhale, lifting the arms. Exhale, kick the right heel a little bit further back, opening up the hips. Feel the stretch in your right hip extender. Strong legs. Inhale. Exhale, release the arms. Interlock the fingers behind your back. Open up the chest, letting the head drop back. Inhale, exhale, half moon, left hand on the mat, right leg lifts, right arm up to the ceiling, stacking the hips on top of each other. Find that balance. Try to open up towards your right side. Strong leg, inhale. Exhale, find warrior two. Right leg comes back, open the hips. Your arms in line with your shoulders, gaze through the left fingertips. Core engaged, strong legs. Keep your weight equally balanced in both legs. On your next inhale, reach your left hand forward. Exhale, lean back into your peaceful warrior. Make sure to keep your front knee bent. Right hand on the back of the right leg. Left arm reaches back, gaze up. Inhale, wheel both hands down, and then exhale, find simple twist. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, maybe pull the left hip back a little bit further to deepen the twist. One more breath here. And then drop your right heel, take your left foot over the right leg, wild thing. Push the hips up to the ceiling, let your left arm fall by your ear, open up the chest. Head drops back, inhale. Exhale, flip around, plank pose. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga, release all the way down. Inhale, find baby cobra again, lifting the chin, the chest, squeeze the buttocks, strong back. Maybe lifting the palms off of the mat this time so the lower back is doing all the work. Pull the shoulders back. One more breath here. And release forehead to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, press back to your child pose. Take a moment, breathing deeply into your belly. Relaxing the head, relaxing the upper body. Taking one more breath here. And then lift the head, lift the hips, tuck your toes and find downward dog again. Feet hip width apart, hands are shoulder width apart, long spine, your tailbone is pointing up to the ceiling. Head relaxed, center yourself. One more breath here. And shift the weight into your left foot, right leg lifts up behind you, three-legged dog. Press through the hands, create length, driving the heel up high. Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, pull the knee forward to the chest. Step the foot through in between your hands and find high lunge. Inhale as you lift the arms. Exhale, sinking a little bit deeper into your lunge. Hips are facing forward. Inhale. Exhale, release the arms. Interlock the fingers behind your back and open up the chest. Gaze up towards the ceiling, drawing the shoulders back. One more breath here. And then release half moon, right fingertips on the mat. Lift the left leg, stack the hips on top of each other. Lift the left arm up to the ceiling. You might want to turn the head to gaze up towards your left hand. Strong left leg, lifting the leg up high. One more breath here. And then release, find warrior two. Bend the right knee, open up the hips, take the arms in line with your shoulders and gaze between your right fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, find stillness. One more breath here. Gently press the right knee a little bit further out to open the hips up more. And then find your peaceful warrior. Inhale as you reach your right hand forward until the body says stop. And then exhale, bend back. Left hand on the left leg, right arm by your ear, gaze up. Make sure the front knee stays bent. Opening up the right side body. One more breath here. Make that rib-hip connection on your left side. And then release, wheeling both hands down. Lift your left heel. Right arm lifts. Simple twist. And gaze up towards your right hand. Maybe pull the right hip back a little bit. Deepen that twist. One more breath. Open the chest to the ceiling. And then drop the left heel. Take the right foot over your left leg. Wild thing. Pushing the hips up towards the ceiling and let the left arm come by your ear. Head drops back. Open up the heart. Nice. Taking one more big breath here. And then flip around. Plank pose. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga, release all the way down. Flatten the toes. Inhale, find baby cobra again, lifting the chin and chest. Squeeze the buttocks. Lift the palms off of your mat. And this time reach your arms back. Interlock the fingers behind the back. And pull the arms back, lifting the chest up higher. Maybe pressing the palms together. Create length through the spine. Inhale. Exhale, release. Press back, child pose. Well done. Take a couple of deep breaths here, re-energizing the body with your breath. Relaxing the head, the shoulders. Just take a moment for yourself. And whenever you're ready, lift the head, walk the hands towards you. Tuck your toes under and find Malasana squat again. Taking the feet as wide as the mat, toes turned outwards. Let the hips sink down low. Hands in front of the heart. Press the outer arch of your feet back into the mat. Long spine. And feel the hips opening. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, wheel to your toes together, fold over the legs, relax the head. Maybe get hold of your ankles and gently pull yourself a little bit deeper into your forward fold. The weight is in the toes. One more breath here. And then bend the knees and one vertebra at a time roll yourself up to standing, shoulders back, Tadasana. Slowly make your way to the front of your mat and bring your feet together. Awkward chair. Shift the weight into your heels, bend the knees, sinking the hips low. Inhale, reach the arms up over the head. Exhale, sink the hips even further back as if there's a chair behind you. Pressing the thighs together, feel the fire in the thighs. Inhale as you reach the arms up. And then exhale, fold over the legs, extend the legs, stretch it out, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold over the legs, forward fold. Bend the knees, one vertebra at a time, roll yourself up, reach the arms over the head, big inhale. Exhale, dive all the way forward. Bend both knees, right leg back, high lunge. Inhale as you reach your arms up. Exhale, kick the right heel further back, sink deeper into your lunge. Strong legs, hips are facing forward. Bend both elbows in line with the shoulders, cactus arms. Lean back from the upper back, pull the elbows back, opening up the chest. One more breath here, let the elbows come back. Half moon, left fingertips onto the mat, kicking the right leg up. Reach the right arm up to the ceiling, stacking the hips on top of each other. Find that balance. Inhale. Exhale, sink your right leg back, warrior two. Keep the arms in line with the shoulders, pressing the left knee slightly outwards, strong legs. One more breath here. And then find Skadasana. Turn your right toes back, extend your left leg, and then sink deeply into that side lunge, hands in front of the heart. Gaze towards your left toes. If you need to, you can lift your right heel off of the mat. Inhale. And exhale, shift the weight forward, simple twist. Lift the right heel, left arm lifts up to the ceiling. Gaze up. Taking one more big breath here. And then find wild thing. Drop the right heel, left leg over the right. Letting the left arm fall by your ear. Gaze up. Open the heart. Taking another big breath here. Push the hips up to the ceiling. And then from here, take the left foot over your right. Lower the hips all the way down to the mat. Left knee points up to the ceiling and stretch a little bit forward. Maybe reach for your right toes. Find a nice deep stretch through the hips. One more breath here. And then turn back onto the mat. Both hands shoulder width apart on the mat. Lift the hips and then kick your right leg up to the ceiling into a three-legged dog. Left heel presses down into the mat. Create length in the spine. Head relaxed. Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, pull the knee forward to the chest. Step the foot through in between your hands. Find warrior one. Left toe, sign a 45-degree ankle outwards. Inhale as you reach the arms up. Exhale, pressing the left heel down into the mat. Bend deeply into your front knee. Maybe find a little bit of a backward bend, gaze up to the ceiling. And then release the arms, interlock the fingers behind your back. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, ferocious warrior, fold over your right leg, right shoulder to the right thigh. Relax the head. Gaze between the legs. Keep on squaring the hips to the front of the mat. And then release the hands. Standing split, kicking the left leg up to the ceiling. Find that balance. Maybe get hold of your right ankle with your right hand and gently pull yourself a little bit further forward. Inhale and exhale. Release, left leg down. Find Malasana squat again. Taking the feet as wide as the mat, toes turned outwards. Hands in front of the heart. Hips are sinking down low. Pressing the outer arch of the feet back down into the mat. Relax the shoulders and use the triceps to press the knees a little bit further apart. Inhale here. Exhale, fold over the legs, extend the legs and then heel to your feet back together. Deep forward fold. Take one breath here. And then bend the knees, sink the hips low, awkward chair. Inhale as you reach the arms up and exhale, sinking the hips down low. Engage the core, shift the weight into your heels, pressing the thighs together. Feel that upward pull with your hands and the downward pull with the hips. One more inhale. Exhale, fold over the legs and extend the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold over the legs again. Bend the knees, one vertebra at a time, roll yourself up. Coming all the way to standing, shoulders back, Tadasana. Inhale, reach the arms up, lean back. Exhale, dive all the way forward. Bend the knees, left leg back this time, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, kicking the left heel a little bit further back. Feel the hips opening. Make sure the hips are facing forward. One more breath here, strong legs. And then open the elbows out in line with the shoulders. Pull the elbows back, cactus arms. Feel the chest opening. Pulling the elbows back, leaning back from the upper back. Inhale. Exhale, half moon, right hand down, left arm lifts, left leg lifts up high. Stack the hips on top of each other. Find that balance. Lighten up through the right fingertips. Taking one more breath here. And then land back in your warrior two. Arms in line with the shoulders. Keep the gaze through the right fingertips. Right knee in line with your right ankle. Relaxing the shoulders down. Core engaged. Find stillness. One more breath here. Skandasana. Turn the left toes back, bend deeply into your left knee, right leg long. Sink the hips low. You can lift the left heel up if you need to. Gaze towards your right toes. Keep on breathing, feel the deep opening through the hips. One more breath here, sink the hips a little lower. And then slowly release, bend the right knee, shift the weight forward and find your simple twist. Right arm reaches up towards the ceiling, rotating the chest, gaze up. One more big breath here. And then drop the left heel, take the right foot over the left leg, wild thing, push the hips up to the ceiling. Right arm reaches back, let the head drop back, opening up the heart. One more big breath here. Squeeze the buttocks, push the hips up high. And then slowly release. So we are going to take the right foot over the left leg, sinking the hips down low. Open up the right groin by pressing the right knee out. Lean a little bit forward, taking the right arm over your right leg. Maybe reach for your toes. Find a nice stretch which feels good for you to opening up the hips. And then slowly release again. Bring both hands down onto the mat. Turning the upper body to the mat, kicking the left leg up high, three-legged dog. Press through the hands. Right heel sinks down to the mat. Keeping the head relaxed. One more breath here. And an inhale, bend the left knee. Exhale, pull the knee forward to the chest. Step the foot through in between your hands. Warrior one. Right heel onto the mat. Inhale as you reach the arms up, square the hips towards the front of your mat. Exhale, bend deeply into your left knee. Find a little backward bend, leaning back from the upper back, gaze up. And press the outer arch of the right foot down into your mat. Release the arms, interlock the fingers behind the back. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, fold over your left leg, left shoulder comes towards your left thigh. Relax the head, reach the arms over the head. Feel a nice stretch through the shoulders. Head relaxed, gaze between the legs. One more breath here. Reach the arms up high over the head. And then slowly release, bringing the hands back down. And then shift the weight forward, standing splits. Kicking the right heel up high towards the ceiling. You might want to get hold of your left ankle with your left hand. Fold over that left leg. Inhale. And exhale, step forward, Malasana squat. Taking the feet as wide as the mat, toes are turned outwards. Let the hips sink low, hands in front of the heart. Use your triceps to gently press the knees a little bit further back. Spine long. One more inhale. And then exhale, sink the hips all the way down. Lift the feet off of the mat, find boat pose. Engage the core, bringing the legs and shin bones parallel towards the ceiling. If you feel the lower back, keep the hands behind your knees. Shoulders relaxed. One more breath here. And we find half boat. So you want to bring your lower back down, extend the legs, keep the legs hovering over the mat. Shoulders lifted, feel the fire in the core. Reach the arms forward. Inhale and exhale. Release everything down. Reach the arms over the head, stretching out the core. One big breath here. Engage all the muscles. Make yourself very long. And then slowly release. Well done. Bringing the arms back by your side. Bend your knees and hug the knees into your chest. Relax the head. Maybe rock a little bit from side to side, massaging the spine. And then bring your legs into a tabletop position with your arms shoulder width away. Inhale. Exhale, let both legs fall to your left side, stacking the hips on top of each other and find a spinal twist. Let your head fall to the right side, gaze towards your right hand, and you might want to bring the left hand onto the legs for a little bit of extra grounding. Maybe extend the legs all the way out, creating this L shape with your body. If this doesn't feel comfortable for you today, you can always keep your knees bent. Relaxing the right shoulder blade down. Relaxing the face. Simply breathe deeply in and out. Find stillness. Let go. Visualize your body melting down into the floor. Taking one more breath here. And then bend your knees again, both arms shoulder width away. Gaze up to the ceiling. Inhale, lift both knees up, tabletop. And then exhale, let both knees fall onto your right side, stacking the hips on top of each other. Take your right hand onto the legs, gaze over your left shoulder, pressing the left shoulder blade down into your mat. And then either stay here, or again, if you want to, you can extend the legs out, creating that L shape with your body. Close your eyes, breathing deeply in and out through the nose, and let yourself become heavy. Taking 2 more breaths here. And 1 more breath. Both arms shoulder width away, bend the knees, and then lift both legs back into tabletop. Inhale, exhale, placing the feet onto the mat. Extend the legs one by one, feet together. Interlock the fingers, palms up, reach the arms over the head for a morning stretch. Engage all the muscles and give yourself one more big stretch. Make yourself very long. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And release again. Arms back by your side for our last pose. Find your Savasana. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. Relax the shoulders down. Let your feet fall outwards. Close your eyes. Return to your deep yoga breath. Breathing deeply in through the nose and exhale slowly out. Let the effects of today's practice soak into your body. Inhale and exhale out. Become peaceful. Let go of any distractions and simply be with yourself. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice today. Hope to see you next time. Namaste.